Okay, so I made a couple reptile videos showing you guys my reptile collection, and some of you wanted to know more about my bearded dragons and how to care for them. So in today's video, I decided to make a quick care video on bearded dragons and show you guys some tips. So let's go.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we could be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying.
Okay, so to start off, I own two bearded dragons, Yoshi and BB. Now, Yoshi I had for 8 years and BB for 1. So his care is a little bit different than hers. Now, BB is housed right now in a 35-gallon tank, but soon I plan on housing her in a bigger enclosure like a 40-gallon tank. Now, in her enclosure, I use sand as a substrate, but I'm very cautious that she does not eat on the sand. Most of her live meals are given outside of her cage just so I could build a bond with her. But I do plan on removing the sand and putting in tiles instead, just to avoid any problems. Now, with bearded dragons, one of the most important things that you need to provide them with is a UVB light source and a basking spot that reaches 95 to 105 degrees, and a cool spot in the 80s. Not that kind of 80s, oh my god, man, I can never do nothing with this guy. Now, these lights can be a little bit expensive, so take that into place before getting one of these lizards. The light has to be on for at least 12 hours a day. Now, that could run up your electric bill like crazy. So if you're on a budget, don't just get one of these lizards and be like, you know, everything is gonna be good, amigo. No, you need to chill. You need to check your prices. Now, with UVB light, it is recommended that you switch it every 4 to 6 months, just because they lose their strength over time. Now, when it comes to decorations, you could keep it simple or go crazy and add all kinds of stuff, like an iPad where she could watch her favorite show, Jersey Crickets. It's like Jersey Shore, but with crickets instead. Some money where she could maybe buy some pixelator, and maybe even a bodyguard, just so she could feel protected. Oh man, this lizard's living the life. Okay, so to be honest, the best thing to do is to keep it simple, just so it could be easy to clean later. Now, once you understood all those things that I listed, now comes the fun part, feeding. Now, as a young bearded dragon is growing, their diet would be 80% insects and 20% veggies. And as they become adults, they slowly switch over to be the opposite. So yeah, sorry BB, but you're going on a diet now, so no more treats. Okay? Okay, maybe just one. Now, there's so many safe insects that a bearded dragon could eat. Personally, I give her crickets, superworms, hornworms, and I'm soon gonna be breeding my own dubia roaches, just like how I'm breeding my own superworms. Now, when it comes to vegetables, I give them a variety of veggies, and it's different every single week. What I do is I make a mix of different veggies and I put it in a container for the week. That way it's easy to provide them with vegetables and I don't have to be chopping it up every single morning. Now, when it comes to what types of vegetables to use, there's so many good ones out there, like collard greens, mustard greens, carrots, and even some bell peppers. Not the spicy ones though, okay? Don't be giving your bearded dragon some jalapeno. They don't need that. But what they do need is some vitamins. So don't forget that, because that's key on keeping your bearded dragon nice and healthy. So as long as your bearded dragon salad doesn't look like this, plain, boring, with no nutrition, with no color, oh man, like which one would you prefer? This or this? I thought so. Now once you got the perfect setup for them, now it's time to pick your bearded dragon. Now some important health tips to look at when choosing your bearded dragon is to look at their eyes, mouth, toes, tails, and see how alert they look. Check to see that they're not too skinny or too fat. Your bearded dragon should have a nice thick tail, but its belly should not drag on the floor when walking. Now, I noticed that BB is getting a belly, so I take her out for exercise, but nothing crazy like a powerlifting exercise, or I don't have her doing like a whole bunch of jumping jacks, and maybe even some squats, and maybe even some like abs. No, I just keep it simple. I just let her run around in my room, and I even take her a bath so she can start swimming. That way she has that blood flowing. And I do the same thing for Yoshi, but I noticed that he doesn't take things serious. Like what the hell, man, just know how to swim. Now, there's so many different colors to choose from when it comes to bearded dragons. For example, BB is a hypo-translucent bearded dragon, and she has a nice orange look to her. Now, I would recommend for someone to get a bearded dragon that's a couple months old and not a couple days old, especially if it's your first. Now, when I got BB, she was 4 months old, and now she got so big that she's not my little baby BB no more. Like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy. Little baby BB. That has a ring to it. Now, one concern most people have on bearded dragons is, are they mean? I would say almost all bearded dragons in captivity, if treated right, are pretty tame. They don't bite, they don't try to bite, and the spikes on the sides are not even spiky. And just like a puppy, they like being pet. Now, bearded dragons were the first reptile that I got, and I slowly started getting into snakes. Like, I got my first ball python 7 years ago, and my mom, she was terrified of these snakes. Like, even to this day, she is still terrified. And I think it's because she wasn't educated enough on these creatures, so she just thought what other people thought. That they're slimy, that they bite, that they're mean, and they're venomous. Like, honestly, a ball python being venomous? Oh man, then I'm president of the whole entire world. Like what the hell? Like, what are teachers teaching these days? That's why once you start becoming more educated on these animals, you start realizing that they're not so bad and they're pretty amazing. And that's a wrap. We could all go home now.
Finally. You said one take. You said one take. You took like 5 takes.
I better like 1,000.
I better get overtime. I better get overtime. I combed his mustache. He doesn't even have.
You didn't comb my mustache. What is that? Hey. Bearded dragon time.
I'm done, man. I'm tired.
Well guys, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new from this. Maybe you're not even gonna keep a bearded dragon or get any reptiles. The fact that you made it this far shows that you're interested in something. And it's not my pretty face, okay? Because I'm pretty ugly. No, but to be honest, if you're interested in anything, just keep poking at it. You never know what's gonna spark. So, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments section down below. And if you guys are interested in anything, about, what I have, also, I'll leave it in the comment section down below and I'll answer it. So before this video ends, I just want to know how many reptiles you guys have, if you guys own anything, or if you guys plan to have, what would be the type of animal that you would want to get? And don't say a kangaroo, because those things are scary, man. Did you see that guy punching a kangaroo? No. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up like button, smash it. I'm Lord the Lion, keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. So when I recorded this video, it wasn't like this. Right now it is 10:12 p.m. But check this out. What the hell am I gonna do with this? Okay, what the hell? There's a cat and dog? Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, what are you guys doing? That was random. No, but this, look at this. There's a whole bunch of snow. Like, what the hell, man? Oh, man, and I'm wearing shorts and sandals. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No bueno.